Today's video, we are going over a quick defensive video for 2K25, and these are the best defensive settings on top of the best team to use for 2K25. First thing you want to do is go to your coach settings, have adaptive coaching engine on off, okay? And then you want to make sure down here defense play calling is on manual, okay? Make sure that's on manual. That is very, very key. And then make sure play calling messages is on show all. Now, next thing y'all want to do is go to your coaching sliders, make sure help defense is turned all the way down to 0. That is also very, very key. Now, next thing you want to do is go to your defensive settings. Now, ones to run for overall, not just the Thunder, because Thunder is the best team in the game and best defensive team in the game. Some will argue the Celtics, but me personally, you want scoring and defense, it's the Thunder. Go to your own ball pressure, make sure it's on moderate, and then off ball pressure, make sure it's on moderate. If you are struggling with backdoor cuts, you want to go leave them. If you want to run full court press, you want to run tight off ball. Okay, tight off ball will help you get a lot of full court press steals. But if you're not going to run that, just regular half court press or man to man, moderate. On ball screens, you want to go under until your opponent shows you they can hit off the screen 3. So go under. And then for the hedge, I go no hedge for both. Okay, no reason to catch hedge and play now right now. No reason to do that. Stay attached, I will always go always, because when you want to be able to X switch off the screens, which is by holding A on your Xbox controller or X on your PlayStation controller. For the post, we are simply going behind so you can stop getting out rebounded on an offensive rebounding side of the ball. Okay, for the off ball screen, we're going to go over. That is very key to stopping plays like floppy or any plays in general to get 25. Double team post, I'm doing manual. Never want the CPU to do a lot of defense for you. Double team perimeter, manual. Don't touch these two. These settings are non-existent. For the screen help rules, we're going no help. Drive help rules, no help. And then for the cutter help rules, we're going no help. Now these 4 right here ties into if your opponent is running offensive plays. You want to have these on go over, because that is very, very key, because if they do run different plays and things of that nature, you want to make sure these are on go over, especially if they are 3-point plays. Transition defense, I run no threes, but you could definitely run wall up. It depends if your opponent can't shoot threes for real, run the wall up. But if they are, and make sure they can do both, run no threes. Comp games, you want to run no threes, most important. Okay, next thing, important thing is go to your hit the right bumper and identify the individual matchups. Now what I mean by that is see what team your opponent has and then see who is their main scorer. So if you're going to be against the Hornets, you know the best player, their best scorer on offense is LaMelo Ball. What you're going to do is you're going to put your best defensive player on him. So what mine is, in my case, Luguentz Dort. Now he would go on Kobe, and if you are running, say you're running a team like I don't even know what's a bad defensive team, maybe the Wizards. They got a guy named Keontae George, not a great defensive player, but he has decent defense, a decent defender, not elite like Dort, but decent. Say Dort was the one, Keontae George was 73 perimeter, you could run moderate on Kobe and still play good defense. Now if you have an elite defender like Luguentz Dort, you're going to run smother to tight, because you want to run Kobe in the ground. If they're going to run Kobe, you want him tight as possible, shooting the most impossible shots in the game. If he makes shots, he makes shots, but if he's going to make them, they're going to be hard to shoot. So I'm going to put it on tight or smothered, all right, until Dort get tight. If you do run Dort all game, you're going to run at the end of the game, run moderate. All right, for most wager matches that I play, I run tight to smother. All right, and then you want to identify their best big man. So if they had an elite big man, maybe like the team like the Bucks with Lillard and Giannis, you want to put your best defensive big man on them, or best big man in general. So say a team like the Thunder, who has 2 good big men, but really you're going to run one, which is Chet. He has 97 block and 91 interior on Shaq. That is good. But say you have a team like the Hornets, who got Mark Williams, who's not a good defensive center. He's tall, rebounding, but his interior defense is not that high, maybe like 70 something on Shaq. What you want to do is run moderate and just go from there. Or you could leave them moderate, and that's going to be able to help stop Shaq, and then so he can't blow past him on the off ball, on offense and things of nature. So there's just different ways you can attack it. But if you got an elite big man like Chet, Evan Mobley, Giannis, Brook Lopez, even Donovan Clingan on the Blazers, or even my boy Jonathan Isaac on the Magic, you could run moderate on Shaq and get away with it. All right, boys. Now the rest of these guys like Horace Grant, you can run leave them, he can't shoot. Rick Fox, you can run leave them because his jump shot isn't that fast. But if he, say a guy like him or Derek White has a very fast jumper. So say Rick Fox had a jumper like Derek White, you can't run leave them on. You want to run tight, moderate on him because the jump shots on the catch and shoot are entirely too fast. So moderate is cool though. You can run that on him. Derek Fisher, leave them. Jump shot slow. Rick Fox, jump shot slow. Look, Horace Grant, Shaq, you might want to go gap. All right, boys. So hit the like button, sub to the channel. Y'all see the goal. We're going with the subs, and I see y'all boys in the next video. Peace.